In Deep Space Nine, the Ferengi Commerce Authority is supposed to be absolute. Rules enforced, assets seized, and justice served, at least according to distant authority.
Brunt, FCA.
In body parts, Brunt, a representative of the FCA, seizes everything Quark owns. Every chair, every latinum strip, every transaction halted. A perfect demonstration of centralized power, abstract, distant, and blindly confident. And yet, what happens next is far more revealing about power than the Ferengi ever intended. Brunt is not evil. He is a functionary. He represents the FCA, an institution that operates by rules, not relationships. Context is irrelevant. Obedience is mandatory. Accountability is optional.
May I have your attention, please? Brunt, FCA. As of this moment, no further Ferengi commerce may be conducted in this bar. No Ferengi may be employed by this bar.
This is a distant authority at its purest, confident, procedural, and utterly disconnected from the people it affects.
No Ferengi may eat or drink in this bar, and no Ferengi may do business with that man! Confiscation of assets will begin immediately.
All right, so this is mainly filler because of the extensive and heavy use of clips, but these clips provide tremendous context of what it is that I'm attempting to funnel us towards. So I'm going to use a quick little segue. One of my chickens died about 2 weeks ago after a storm. One of the surviving chickens was being picked on by the sisters, so I've brought it inside with me the last couple days. It's having fun exploring, and even more fun pretending that it's a cat. This does connect. This is going somewhere. Now, consider Quark. He's not moral. He's not virtuous. And he is widely disliked. But Quark is present. He feeds people. He negotiates daily conflicts. He absorbs friction the station cannot handle elsewhere. His legitimacy comes from one place: proximity and usefulness. Remember, in the pilot episode, Commander Sisko was insistent that Quark remain as a pillar of the community, as an anchor for other businesses to stay on the station. How does this connect with the trauma of a dead chicken and the trauma of a henpecked chicken? It's about responsiveness. And we're going to discover that here in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bar is closed until further notice. Thank you for your patronage.
That face is the face of resignation, of defeat. That face is Quark devastated by a remote, authoritarian bureaucracy. You don't have to like someone to trust them. You just have to know where they will be tomorrow. Quark isn't good, he's embedded. This is the reason Sisko was insistent that he stay in the pilot episode. This is the reason I bring up the issue with the chickens, because responsibility requires diligence, and it's best done locally. Consider, a remote centralized authority may have the resources to work a situation, but it is the due diligence of that responsiveness local that can best diagnose what needs to be tended. When Brunt strips Quark of everything, he assumes compliance. The system expects obedience. The rules are followed. Paperwork is perfect. But Deep Space Nine responds in a profoundly human way. Behavior, not ideology. Patrons quietly replace Quark's inventory.
Quark, where do you want this?
What is it?
Case of Albanian brandy. A patient sent it as payment, but I can't accept it.
Nice try, Doctor, but I don't want your charity.
Oh, it's not charity. I find it undrinkable. So, do you want it, or shall I dump it?
No speeches, no riots, just action. The message is clear. Legitimacy is local, not abstract. And what that means, go to your school board, go to your city hall, go to your county commissioners' meetings. Learn what it is that's happening locally, because that is where the impact is going to hit you the hardest. You don't have to like everybody in your neighborhood to get together for a weekly or monthly poker game. That's the reason to get together. The benefit is learning what it is that's going on in your community, what new levies are being passed or being proposed, what new actions are being implemented at City Hall, who had their power shut off for medical reasons. And I'm not advising anybody to go rescue somebody because of being behind on their bills. What I am advocating is that you can predict what is coming down the road by mining your neighbors for information, by gathering intelligence from attending government meetings. A little preachy, a little heavy. Thank you for bearing with me. The message is clear. Legitimacy is local. It's not abstract. You can take everything from someone except the consent of the community. Here's the maxim. Politics is local. Centralized authority relies on abstraction, putting your faith in the capital, dozens to hundreds to thousands of miles away. Local authority relies on relationships. Local politics doesn't require you to be related to the office holder, nor does it require you to be the neighbor. All it requires is that you could come face to face with them in public at the grocery store or wherever, and they have to account for actions taken. That's a level of shame. That's a level of local accountability.
Quark, my sister sent me these. I thought you might want them, but they're really ugly.
Can't start a bar with a case of bad brandy and a set of ugly glasses.
One operates with paperwork and procedure. The other operates with trust and presence. And when push comes to shove, the local system always wins. The further power moves from the people it affects, the more force it needs to pretend that it's legitimate. Deep Space Nine didn't protest the Ferengi Commerce Authority. They didn't debate policy or ideology. They acted. They restored what mattered. Quietly, deliberately, locally. That is what real power looks like. Embedded, accountable, and impossible to replace from a distance.
We're doing some structural repair on level 2 of the habitat ring. We need a place to store some extra furniture for the next few months, and it looks like you have the room.
Captain, where do you want me to put all this furniture?
We have 3 levels, Constable. Use them all.
Understood.
You don't have to change the world. Just ask questions, and of the answers you receive, research them, cross-reference them, verify. Then take action. Subscribe for more deep dives into Deep Space Nine and the systems that govern us, both fictional and real. Hit like, share, add a comment below. Let me know your opinion on Quark's local community coming to his rescue from the abuses of a distant, light years distant, central authority